So how do you go about measuring each of these three that were mentioned? To measure the blocking of websites and apps, there are many different tools that you can use in order to do that. Some of the ones that we would recommend are the following that are listed here, such as Uni, which is the project that I work with, Sensor Planet, and ICLab. You will learn all about Uni within this training. In fact, there's a module in week 3 that is dedicated to precisely this. Uni is what we referred to before as a form of direct measurement that happens inside the country, meaning that you can run the Uni software locally in your country in order to measure networks, in order to detect the blocking of websites and apps. Quite similarly, ICLab also provides software which enables you to run tests from your local network, which is called Sentinel. Sensor Planet is quite different. Well, it is similar in the sense that Sensor Planet also performs direct measurements, so actively performs tests to measure the blocking of websites. The difference, though, is that they do this from outside of the country rather than inside of the country, which is what is done with Uni. And this often mostly involves remote scanning. I encourage you to look at these projects further as resources, relevant links and resources are provided along with this video. When measuring the blocking of websites and apps, the types of research questions that you can ask and explore through relevant data collected from these tools include the following. Which websites are blocked by my ISP? ISP is an acronym for Internet Service Provider, such as Vodafone or Airtel or MTNN. You can use this type of software to examine which websites are blocked, what types of websites are blocked, and you can use it to check whether websites that are reportedly blocked, if they are in fact blocked. You can also examine whether the blocking of websites differs across different networks in your country. And the reason why this is interesting is because often censorship varies from network to network. It is not always implemented in the same way across a country. For example, it could be the case that some websites are blocked on one network, but accessible on another one. Other types of questions you can examine are whether social media apps are blocked by your ISP, and you can also collect data which can tell you how specifically they're blocking them, with which censorship techniques. And once you have seen that access to websites and apps is blocked, then the next sort of inevitable question is, okay, which circumvention tools work? If you want to circumvent the censorship, then the question is like which VPNs work? And that is where you may be interested in relevant VPN testing and the data that will be collected.